Hey, welcome to Saturday. Today we are going to be reviewing Liquid IV Hydration Multiplier. And I believe this is the watermelon flavor. Yes. So looking at the back of the package, it says that this is designed for performance, heat and sun, travel, and wellness, and that dehydration occurs in 3 out of 4 people.
I can get on board with this being great for travel and wellness, if wellness includes spending a lot of money on tiny packets of salt.
I could see this being good on the beach, you know, if you just had like a non-training day, it was like a recovery day and you're playing at the beach.
Maybe mix it with a margarita.
I mean, maybe you would want to do that.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Okay, that's fine. So 1 serving is 1 stick. There are 45 calories per serving. There's 0 fat. There's 510 milligrams of sodium per serving, 12 grams of carbohydrates, 0 protein, and then let's look at some of the micronutrients. We have 380 milligrams of potassium, 76 milligrams of vitamin C, there's some niacin, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, and pantothenic acid. Alex, do you have any thoughts on some of those micronutrients that were added into this product?
Not good ones.
Okay.
I wouldn't buy a product I just I'm sorry, I'm blown away at how much I would not buy this product. Let me try to be less biased. I guess I have a bias against single serving packages that create a lot of waste. I have a bias against adding lots of unnecessary micronutrients to things to get people to spend money on it. I have a bias against hydration products that have almost as much potassium as they have sodium.
So to back up here, this was created by Dr. Brandon Cohen, and he was, I believe, in the mission field, and so he created this as like a health, wellness, and hydration product. So this isn't specifically designed for athletes necessarily. It says it can be for performance and can be for athletes, but I don't know if that's their primary target audience. So I think that's maybe why they justified adding some of those micronutrients in, the water soluble vitamins. Like if we're looking at this from like an athletic standpoint or a performance standpoint, probably not necessary.
Is this the second product that we've recently reviewed that was founded by a missionary?
Yes, so I believe Drip Drop was also founded by a missionary, and then they're 2 very similar products as far as their marketing and their target audiences. I believe Drip Drop kind of had the same idea as this product. They wanted to address like the fatigue, the dizziness, the headaches, the muscle cramps, and they wanted to find like a in the mission field alternative to IV rehydration when there was mild or moderate dehydration happening. It says signs of dehydration can include fatigue, dizziness, headaches, confusion, muscle cramps, and increased heart rate. That's not wrong. There's also dry mouth, thirst, muscle fatigue, bad breath, dark urine, brain fog, dry skin, infrequent urination, and more. They're not wrong. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the ingredients. We have pure cane sugar at the top, and that is also known as sucrose, which is equal parts glucose and fructose. Then we have dextrose, Alex, which is
Glucose.
yes, outside the body. We have citric acid, salt, potassium citrate, sodium citrate, dipotassium phosphate, silicon dioxide, which is an anti-caking agent, and a lot more. We have stevia leaf extract, natural flavors, vitamin C, vitamin B3, vitamin B5, vitamin B6, vitamin B12.
That is an ingredient list that I would not like to see in a product used during sport. If you have 14, 17 ingredients, then during exercise, it's probably not a great product. Even around exercise, pre-workout, post-workout, it probably can simplify a bit if you're looking for performance, feeling good during your workout, that sort of thing.
Some of these things are okay, but there's a lot of unnecessary ingredients here. I don't see, let's see, the sodium, yeah, we have sodium salt first, and then we have sodium citrate.
For a hydration product for an exercising population, you'd like to see those flipped. Sodium citrate first, and then salt, if any. For non-exercising, like if you're on the beach, that's fine. The reason you'd want to see it flipped is salt is a bit harder on your gut than sodium citrate during exercise. Sodium citrate delivers multiple sodium, 3 sodium ions for every 1 sodium citrate ion or molecule that gets put into your gut. That's 3 sodium for every 1 sodium citrate molecule. It breaks apart into 3 sodium and a citrate ion, so you have 4 total ions for every 1 molecule, and 3 of them are sodium. With table salts, you have 1 sodium ion and 1 chloride ion, so it's only 1 sodium per 2 ions in solution. And the reason the number of ions matters is because if you have more ions in your gut total, you're more likely to have gut upset, stomach cramps, pain, diarrhea during exercise. If more of the ions that you're putting into your gut can be sodium, as in sodium citrate, then you will have more gut comfort. Further, you can get chloride overload, which can also upset your intestines. So yeah, reducing the amount of total chloride in your sport beverage is a good idea.
And I mean, if you're not exercising, it's not as noticeable as if you are exercising. And again, if you're at the beach or just, living your life, probably not a big deal.
Their suggested use is use as many sticks as possible all the time and buy more product.
I mean, that is true. It says add 1 stick to 16 ounces of water and mix thoroughly before drinking. Take as needed to support hydration. Multiple servings can be consumed. Recommended by doctors and safe for kids. Store in a cool, dry place.
Like I said, written to induce you to feel very comfortable taking as much of it as you like. And the truth is, you can take as much of it as you like because it's salt. It's primarily sugar and salt in a plastic packet with some flavoring that you like and that I probably like too. And then a whole bunch of other stuff that doesn't do anything that it says that it does. The only thing that does what it says that it does in this product is the salt. And maybe a little bit of the sugar helps the salt go through your gut easily. And it makes it taste good.
If you were to use this as prescribed, 1 stick per 16 ounces of water, that would be what? Roughly 25 grams of carbohydrates per liter, so very low carb. That would be roughly 1,076 milligrams of sodium per liter of water.
Roughly.
801 milligrams of potassium per liter of water.
About. 801.
801, yes.
If the goal is hydration, which I believe that it is, it's way too much potassium. You do not need that much potassium to hydrate yourself. The reason it has that much potassium is to sell you more product and because it will actually make you need more of the product to actually get hydrated. If you add a lot of potassium to a product, it becomes a worse hydration product, which will make you feel like you need more of it.
So let me ask you a question. Let's say I'm a person who is running in the summer and I'm training for, a 10K or something, and I cramp all the time. Don't I want this potassium?
No. Like I said, potassium actually makes hydration worse if it's in excess. And in excess is anything really over like 100 or 200 milligrams of potassium per liter. And we're like 4 to 8 times that right now. In fact, a really good way to get clinically dehydrated is to drink super high potassium drinks that have low sodium. You can get both hyponatremic and dehydrated at the same time. So if
double whammy.
Yeah, so if you're cramping, you will accelerate your path to cramps by consuming a high potassium beverage. I don't know if this is high enough potassium to do that, but it's definitely teetering.
Yeah, at least the potassium to sodium ratio is way off.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of beverages have potassium coming from one of the sweeteners that they add, as well as other electrolytes that they add to the package. So we have potassium citrate, we have dipotassium phosphate. Those are the only 2 potassium-containing ingredients. Hold on, I found some sweet marketing at the bottom in tiny, fine italic print. The Osmolality Lab has certified this product for optimized levels of osmolality and makes no further claims, representations, or warranties, whether expressed or implied, on the product or business.
The Osmolab certifies.
And honestly, if you are a missionary, I have a product idea for you. Apparently, we can have multiple unicorns in one product space. If you don't know what a unicorn is, it's a company that becomes valued at $1 billion, goes public, makes lots of money. Yeah, apparently just start up another one of these companies. Maybe it's Drink Drank or something like that.
Drink. Okay.
Hire a brand manager, not me, and then you will have $1 billion company selling sticks of salt.
With a little flavoring and some vitamins too.
And people will feel good about your product because you're a missionary.
Have a doctor certify it.
Or be a doctor missionary.
Yes. They have a lot of things on this on this package that make you just feel good. You are a good citizen if you consume this product and you support the mission of this founder.
We've partnered with you, the Liquid IV community, to help save lives around the world. With each purchase you make, we donate a serving of Liquid IV to someone in need. We are on a mission to help people live better lives everywhere, and we could not do it without you. Together, we will change the world. #CTW.
I mean, I have an idea for you. Let's just donate some salt and some B vitamins and...
I think you should get more cynical. That might be what they're doing. It's literally just donating salt. And if they're donating 510 milligrams of sodium via salt to Nepal, for every purchase of $40 package that you make, they're sending roughly like, what, 10,000th of a penny to Nepal for every $40 that you give them. There's almost no donation happening here.
I mean, the truth is I hope they are sending just pure sodium and inexpensive B vitamins. It's not even like a complete B complex. It's just some of the B vitamins. I hope that that's what's happening, because if they are truly donating like one stick of that, that's such a waste of money. Like trying to package all that up in the factory. I mean, they could be impacting people's lives so much more effectively if they weren't actually donating this product.
Yeah,
so I hope it is that they're just sending straight up B vitamins and salt. But there's not really a shortage of salt in many places, so really probably just the water and the B vitamin.
Just don't think about it too much, or you might not buy their product.
But it makes you feel good though when you look at it. You see that picture of those cute kids and the missionary, and you just think, oh yeah, I'm saving lives. Well, I want to be hydrated. I have a headache, or I'm dehydrated. I want to support this. Oh man. There's just more effective ways to do that, and it is really misleading, unfortunately.
Speaking of misleading, Liquid IV engages in a theme that we have seen in a lot of nutrition companies, which is to brand acronyms that sound like they came from a scientific paper, but are really totally made up letter strings. CTT is one of them. CTT stands for Cellular Transport Technology. It means nothing. It means nothing. It's alluding to a lot of the things that we teach you about on this channel, which is how your gut absorbs glucose and fructose, how your gut absorbs sodium, and how if you put salt and sugar or sodium citrate, any sodium source, and some carbs together, it goes through your gut more easily and helps you fuel your activities and be hydrated. They have branded that CTT. The breakthrough science of cellular transport technology is an optimal ratio of nutrients that delivers hydration rapidly into your bloodstream, hydrating you 2 to 3 times faster and more efficiently than water alone.
Maybe we should brand some basic physiological
salt
mechanism. Well, we should just brand something like that's so basic that happens to everyone every day.
We did. It's called Speed Nectar. You can find it in the app Saturday.
No, but I mean like a specific like mechanism in the body. We should just brand some random mechanism. Like
we branded sugar and salt.
We did brand sugar and salt and water.
Just
There's
sugar
water
and
involved.
just salt. We did that because we like intellectual honesty. And if you like intellectual honesty and you like honesty in general, then yeah, you can find Speed Nectar in our app.
Yeah, that's true. We did brand salty sugar water. But it's bizarre to me to think about branding a mechanism in the body.
They didn't even brand a specific mechanism, just that generally salt, or electrolytes in general, and carbs in general, and water in general equals CTT. Genius. Genius that you learn about day one of undergrad back in 1995.
So true. It's so true.
They say that they're fueling life's adventures, and if life's adventures are like meandering about a Miami beach in the heat of the summer in your bikini or your Speedo, you know, then yes, this could fuel that very well. Just enjoy your little umbrella.
Yeah, I would not take that, on a mountaineering expedition or anything too extreme. Yeah, I completely agree. If you're in your bikini on the beach, great.
Or Speedo. I'm not even sure that I would even drink it if I were like mowing the lawn or going on a walk. It has too much potassium.
Yeah, that's true.
It's straight up not a hydration beverage.
That's true. It's like a flavored water. It's like those sparkling waters we drink that have way too much potassium. If we're not trying to be hydrated, we just want something that tastes nice. I would drink it if I was just bored with water and I wasn't actually dehydrated.
If you want to see that scam taken to the ultimate extreme, look at the ultimate scam company, Prime. They only have potassium in their hydration beverage.
Yeah, it's wild. I look forward to reviewing that. We should definitely film that video of us meandering down the water aisle at the grocery store. The water aisle, you would not believe how much misleading information is in there.
If you haven't heard of Liquid Death, look it up. Don't buy it, please. It's water.
Yeah, there's so many things. We'll get to that. Thanks so much for watching. Let us know your thoughts on Liquid IV. Until next time.